Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. And if you're new to my stream, my name is Abhishek Sharma and I'm trying to learn advanced backend and system design. And this is day 54 of that. So if you enjoyed the stream, do consider subscribing to the channel and drop a like. Just I'll check my mic first. Okay, I'm audible. All right. Gaming sector. Hello, gaming sector. Welcome to the stream. Yo, welcome back, Abhishek. Just kidding. Okay, welcome to the stream. Vatsal, welcome, good. Welcome, Vatsal. Thanks for the compliment, man. Welcome to the stream. What's up? Okay, so first I have to open my Notion. I think today's goal is to implement cache penetration. There's a concept called cache penetration. It's also important. So let's see. I hope I'm audible clearly. Okay, so वत्सल आज क्या करना है ड्यूली क्यों नहीं आते हेलो वत्सल वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम टुडेज गोल इज टू इम्प्लीमेंट कैश पेनिट्रेशन एंड usually I used to come daily but nowadays a workload has increased. That's why I'm not able to come daily, but I'm trying my best to come regularly, like come live regularly. Atharva Security, hello, it's a long time coming back. Hello Atharva Security, what's up brother? Welcome back to the stream. How are you? How have you been? What's going on? Advanced backend here. Okay. And guys, did you see the match yesterday? If anybody saw the match, do let me know. Did you try freelancing? Hello, Siddhant. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I have tried freelancing. I still do freelancing. Okay. Cache penetration, right. Just cool and waiting for DM order to close rain. Okay, got it, Atharva. Yes, brother, the match was crazy. Yeah, man, the match was too good. It was an amazing football match, I must say. I am Professional YT. Welcome to stream. I'm Professional YT. What's up, brother? ARG started playing good the moment I turned TV on. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm Professional YT. Yeah, like it was a phenomenal match, I have to say. But I don't. I was supporting Portugal, so but unfortunately Portugal is out. नोशन में लिमिट नहीं है क्या आपको सब कुछ एक वर्कस्पेस में है ही तो देयर इज नो लिमिट इन नोशन आई थिंक ओके सो लेट्स फोकस नाउ ऑलराइट where is it yeah cache penetration all right this is one of the most okay where you start thinking like a backend engineer okay cache penetration is a real production problem that services like bitly YouTube and GitHub have to consider. Okay, like cache penetration is used like in system design of YouTube, GitHub and all these things, so let's implement that now. Atharva, I bought a new monitor today. Oh, that's nice, Atharva. How is the monitor and what's the size? If you like the monitor, please send me the link also because I also want to buy a monitor. So you maybe in my Discord you can share the link of the product. I would like to check it out. Godme, hello Godme, welcome to the stream. What's up? By DevOps कहाँ से पढ़े? See, DevOps actually on YouTube there are lots of resources where you can learn the theoretical side of DevOps. But as I said, DevOps and system design is a subject that should not be treated as theoretical. It should be treated as a practical subject. So to get the practical hands-on experience with DevOps, you have to build projects and you have to learn on your own, to be honest, because theoretical sides are there. Okay, fine. Hold on, but before we go, let's read about cache penetration problem. What is cache penetration problem? Let's see in detail. Okay. Where is it? Any article? Any good article on it? Crash course in caching, not this one. Okay, let's read it from here. But this is AI. I want a solid article actually. How can cache systems go wrong? Let's see here. Just send it. Okay, Atharva, I'll check it out. Thanks, man. Thanks for sending the link. I'll check it out because I also want to buy a monitor, so I wanted to check. Okay, how caching can go wrong? Problem description. Thunderherd problem. Application cache miss. Set random cache penetration. Okay, cache. Actually, cache penetration is a problem that can arise in caching, right? So this is the issue. Application cache miss does not exist in DB either. Keeps and okay. So if a data basically in cache penetration, what happens if a data does not exist in DB? Like in our case, we have URL shortener, right? So in URL shortener, for example, a user is trying to redirect to a URL that does not exist. Like there is no short code for that. Then obviously the cache is going to get missed, and continuously we are going to check the data in the DB, but the data is not present in the DB because it does not exist, right? So but a malicious user can keep sending the request. So there's a DB load and there's a processing load as well, because we are sending the request to the database, right? So this is the cache penetration problem actually. All right. Yeah, this happens when the key doesn't exist in the cache of the database. Okay. गॉड मी भाई, आपने क्या एआई से पढ़ा है या कोई यूट्यूब वीडियो से? एक्चुअली फर्स्ट बिफोर आई यूज एआई, आई मेक श्योर आई सी good amount of videos on YouTube. I read articles the way I'm reading right now. Then I try to build small projects on my own to understand the basics of any tech stack, and after that, just only to understand things that are not available online, only then I use AI to teach myself those things. Beast Layer. Hello, Beast Layer. Bro, I have a question. Does in freelancing we have to gain site for maintaining and fixing bugs of the website and payroll of the maintenance on monthly basis? Beast Layer, it depends on what kind of client you are working with. For example, if you are working with a company, your client is actually a company, then yes, they will make you sign a contract, and you have to read the contract very carefully. And when you are working in a when you are working as a freelancer for a company, then you have to be very careful. You have to make good system requirement documentation. You have to get approval of that client, only then you can proceed further, right? So yes, there are contracts related as well. Atharva, I research a lot. Then buy, bro. It's almost 2 months of. Okay, thank you, Atharva Cigarette. I'll check it out. I want to buy a monitor, so I'll check it out. IRL Vansh. Hello, Vansh. What's up? How are you, brother? Welcome to the stream. Satyam. Hello, Satyam. What's up, brother? कैसे हो? Karthi. Hey, Abhi, bro. Hello, Karthi. What's up? Thanks for the emoji, man. Okay. Okay. This happens when the key doesn't exist in the cache or the database. The application cannot retrieve relevant data from the database to update the cache. The problem creates a lot of pressure on the both cache and the database. To solve this, there are two suggestions. Cache a null value for a non-existent key. Null value. Okay. Avoid hitting the database. Okay. Use a Bloom filter to check the key existence first, and then key doesn't exist, we can avoid hitting the database. All right. So there are two ways. Either we cache a null value, or we use a Bloom filter. So we have to learn about Bloom filter. Okay. Vatsal, SAS kahan tak hua? In SAS, I think Vatsal, we have completed the authentication today. Next target is to implement the core feature. Okay, fine. So what is Bloom filter? What is Bloom filter used for? A Bloom filter is memory efficient probabilistic data structure that instantly determines if an element is definitely not in a set or. Okay, Bloom filters. Let's see. Bloom filters. All right, it's something new. Teja. Hello, Teja. What's up? I saw your routing code in this project in Express. From where do you learn basic? Learn because I write such beginner level code. It's fine now because see, I started as a beginner only, and to understand that, like production grade code, I read articles. I took help from AI. Then I started learning. Then I started teaching myself those things. ओके भाई, मेरे को एक चीज़ में गाइड कर दोगे किस चीज़ में हेल्प चाहिए आपको? आरएल वंश. सत्यम, bro, finally I've started hating Windows now. Try to build my own Expo app and it's failing constantly, and the reason is my project path is long and it's wild. OWS related issue. I was like, what? Like, are you sure that this is the main issue? Harsh, hello Harsh, what's up? Welcome to the stream, bro. How can I survive with from AI? It is now more tough to get into job. Plus, I don't know I'm going employed or not. Actually, Harsh, the thing is, if you use AI properly, it will teach you things. Usually, before AI, if we had to learn something, it would take us 6 to 8 months. With AI, you can learn that same thing in 1 month. So use AI to teach yourself things, and also build projects, and like don't depend on AI entirely. Obviously, Bloomfield is a data structure. I don't know about the cache, but it's used heavily in data editing apps. Okay, Satyam, got it. I'll check it out. Mistman got offer of 10 LPA. I managed to negotiate 12.5, but now I feel a bit scared to join full time as I'm complete. Bro, congrats, Mistman. Don't get scared. Be happy that you got an offer 12.4 as a fresher. It's a very good offer, bro. Be happy, be proud of yourself, and start preparing and go for it. Like, just go for it, man. Congrats, brother. Okay. Yes, it's a main issue. I had a lot of ways to work. It's kind of revolved. Okay, got it, Satyam, got it. Yeah, in some ways, Windows do suck. I have to agree. Okay, so first let's start my Docker. We'll start the Docker first. All right, Docker engine we have to start, right? I'm using Arch, by the way. All right. Oh, I think I might be shifting to Fedora or Mint in future. Not now. Like maybe in few months. Okay, Docker engine is starting. I used to use Ubuntu previously, but now I'm sticking with Windows for now. Redis server has started. We can start my Redis. Docker ps-a docker start Redis server. Okay, Docker has started, right? And now what we can do is I can start cd backend here. This is my server and this will be my worker, cd backend. Okay, and here I'll start my server, npm run dev. Okay, catchy OS try. Okay, I'll check it out. Doesn't work. I have to move to AS only, no other. I think WSL will work. Okay, which LM do you prefer to learn coding? Tejas, I prefer ChatGPT only to learn coding because Claude is very good in writing the code. But as a teacher, I don't think Claude is too good. Not run dev. npm run worker. Shawarma job complete. All right. Fine. All right. So worker is running. Fine. So where is it? Where was I? Here. Okay. Bloom filters introduction. Bloom filters. Suppose you are creating an account on Geekbook. You want to enter a cool username. You entered it and got a message. Username is already taken. You added your birth date along username. Still no luck. Now you have added your university roll number also. Still username is already it. It's frustrating, right? Yes. But have you ever thought about how quickly Geekbook checks availability of username by searching millions of username register with it? There are many ways to do this job. Linear search bad idea. Binary store all alphabetically compared. Okay. If it matched, will come before. Okay. Neglect all the. Okay, fine. Now search after middle. Okay. Bloom filter is a data structure. Okay, Bloom filter is basically, in Instagram, when you have created your account, when we give a username, we see that username already taken, right? Basically, that search quickly happens because of Bloom filter. So this is where we want to learn about it. You'll have to search aggressively buy a MacBook. Okay, nice. Harsh. But bro, repetitive task gonna replace by automation future for, yeah, I agree. Hello Giri Shankar, what's up brother? Welcome to the stream. What okay, too many chat. Just a sec. Yes, man. By the way, like your stream, just a small advice: explore more JSA framework like Hono. Yes, I have to learn. I wanted to learn Hono as well. I will be learning that in future. That feels dumb nowadays for the complex tags, or maybe we have nerfed it for free access. See, Satyam, yes, GPT does feel a bit dumb, but I like it to be dumb because I don't want it to be over smart. I just want it to give me the suggested steps so that I can implement those steps myself. That's what I use it for. Um, Bloom filter of false positives. Okay, I'll check it out, Giri Shankar. Ayush, so you have started using Z. Yes, I have shifted to Z. When you run the worker separately, not within the main app in sync manner. Actually, we can do that. We can do that. We can create a single script and also we can do that. But I don't prefer to do that actually. कोडिंग कैसे शुरू करूँ आई मीन कौन सी लैंग्वेज से शुरू करूँ रोड मैप बता दो कैसे स्टार्ट करूँ मैं तो बोल रहा हूँ इफ यू स्टार्टिंग विद कोडिंग स्टार्ट विद पाइथन और जावास्क्रिप्ट prompt matters. Yup. Have you tried Vim or NeoVim? Yes, I have tried Vim. I have tried Vim. Can you show me how you integrate MongoDB with Node.js? You can check my first ever stream. With there I use MongoDB. Okay, Bloom filter is a data structure that can do this job. It is mainly a space optimized version of hashing where we may have false positives. The idea is not to store the actual key, rather store only hash values. It is mainly a probabilistic space optimized hashing where less than 10 bits per key are required for a 1% fall. Okay, what is Bloom filter? Okay, Bloom is a space data structure that is used to test whether an element is member of a set. For example, checking availability of username is okay. Where the set okay. The price we pay for efficiency is that it is probabilistic in nature. That means there might be some false positive results. False positive means it might tell that given username is already taken, but actually it's not. Okay, interesting properties of Bloom filter. Okay, an empty Bloom filter is a bit of array. Okay, 0, 0, 0. Okay, fine, it's a array. We need k number of hash functions to calculate the hashes. Okay, we want to add item in the filter. Okay, suppose we want to enter geeks in the filter. We are using 3 hash functions and a bit of geeks modulo 1. Okay, now these outputs. Okay, we want to enter nerd. Similarly, we calculate hashes. Okay, fine. Is there any good video on that? Hold on. If I go here, YouTube, and here if I search Bloom filter in Node.js. What is Bloom filters system? Okay, this video we can see what are Bloom filters hashing. Okay, how do Bloom filters on Redis? Okay. There are few videos. I can check those videos. Okay, I'll check it out later. Hold on. So Bloom filter is one way to implement this, right? Physics, bro. Ronaldo lost. Yeah, man. I was heartbroken. भाई मैंने अभी कोई स्पेशल डिसाइड नहीं करी है ऐसे HTML से कर लिया अब JS करूँ हाँ go with JS. Luke Davis React. Hello Luke Davis React. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Saw someone on Reddit mentioned Elliot anonymously. Sounds insane if true. Saw someone on Reddit mention Elliot A1 by anonymously AI 1.6T parameters. Let's see anonymously AI. Let's see. Anonymously AI. What did they build? Elliot A1. Where is it? I don't think there's anything like this. At least not as of now, because in Google search it is not coming up. It's not coming up, and okay. Actually, you can implement it through Redis, as Redis supports Bloom filters through Redis Bloom module. Yes, we are going to implement it using Redis only. Ayush, any guidance? I have been trying to learn backend, but I can never retain. Why you cannot retain? Can you tell me like what distracts you? 1.6 trillion parameters. Yeah, man, even I was shocked to hear that. But unfortunately, it did not come in the Google search. Let's see when it comes up. Then we'll check it out. Okay, fine. So if I go here, shortcut doesn't exist. Okay, fine. If I go here, where is it? Uh, yeah, this one. Okay, bloom filter. Cache penetration. Okay, fine. Why Redis can't help? Okay, production solution. There are bloom filter, negative caching. We'll implement the first one, discuss the second, and relate the third. I want to go with bloom filter route. And paste it here. What's up? ChatGPT isn't dumb. The quality of answer depends on the quality of prompt. Give proper. Yes, I agree. Yep. IRL bunch. The time GPT. I think it should be an open source model if I'm right. Yes, I it should ideally it should have been an open source model. Let's see, but it depends on the company. Okay. Fine. Solution negative caching. This is the easiest and most widely used technique. Get database is not found. Instead of doing nothing, store that result in Redis. Okay, negative caching. Negative. Okay, we got it. So what happens is that if somebody sends something that does not exist in the database, for first try we are going to say that does not exist. We are going to check the database, and in the second try, like that negative thing also that this data does not exist. We are going to store that in our Redis cache. Okay, fine. Okay, Redis means database. Okay, fine. Second part, okay, why short TTL? Suppose someone creates, okay, okay, fine, short TTL, it should have a short TTL. Okay, bloom filter. Large companies go a step further. They don't even query Redis. Instead, request bloom filter maybe exist Redis database. Okay, bloom filter definitely doesn't exist. Okay, what is bloom filter? Think of it. Okay, set. Okay. If you guys remember set, like there's a data structure called set, bloom filter, something like that only. Okay. Important and okay, fine. It only says definitely doesn't exist or maybe exist. If it says definitely doesn't, you can immediately return. Okay. Why not use a bloom filter now? Because the project doesn't need it. Bloom filters introduce additional complexity, keeping them updated when URLs are created or deleted, handling false positives, rebuild the filter after restarts. For a learning project, many real world services at moderate scale negative caching plus rate limiting is sufficient. But let's see. Companies that use bloom filter. Bloom filter. Major technology and media companies rely on bloom filters to perform as a memory efficient. Netflix uses bloom filter, Google, Meta, Microsoft, LinkedIn. Cloudflare, okay. See, I know like in this learning project, bloom filter is not required, but the thing is, I want to learn it, how to implement that, right? Bloom filter to solve cache penetration problem. Okay. Hello, Bug Network 2. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Sumit. Today I was working on Jarvis and I built semantic memory using Chroma DB and make sure I send top 3 messages and also top 10 messages from person. Oh, nice, 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 Sumit. Nice project, bro. Google, Apache, Cassandra, Akamai, Medium, and Redis are some of the most notable companies and foundational technology that heavily utilize Bloom filters to solve cache penetration. Okay. Uh huh. Okay, fine. Incoming a Bloom filter definitely not present. Return 404. Possibly present cache layer. Okay. Possibly present. Okay. Okay. We should go for Bloom filter approach, I think. Bug network 2. Bhai, I'm in 6M. I learned basic backend like RUD, blog APIs, okay, and watch and code with your social media live videos. I want to master good backend like you. Okay, all the best, bug network. Just stay consistent and you can use same roadmap that I'm using to learn backend, advanced backend thing. College or degree, which matters more? College. If you are from IIT and you're doing BTech, it matters no matter who says what. I believe that if you're doing BTech from IIT, you have a better platform to start your career. But that does not mean if you're not from IIT, then you're useless. No, it does not mean that. Well, are you seriously searching what company are using certain data structure? Wow, lol, just search what kind of problem does. Actually, well, I have searched what kind of problem does Bloom filter, like basically to solve the cache penetration problem, we have two approaches. Either we can go for negative caching or we can go for Bloom filter. So I wanted to see that what percentage of companies are going for Bloom filter and what percentage of companies are going with negative caching to solve cache penetration problem, so that I can create a mindset that okay, like what kind of companies are going for it and why, because I know why Bloom filter is used. Bloom filter is used to for cache to solve cache penetration problem. I know that. Okay, Viraj Patel. Hello Viraj, welcome to stream. Abhishek bhai, today I started working on new project. I created auth endpoints and in flow while using AI. I went too deep in auth like multi-factor authentication and throttling and got lost. Any tips? That's fine. Just don't don't go too deep. Take it step by step. Like if you have seen my stream where I was teaching myself advanced authentication, there you have seen that first we started with simple authentication, then we got into role based authentication, then we implemented RBAC, then we implemented OAuth and all these things. So take it step by step. Atharva, can you make some course free for us program? Actually, Atharva, like in future definitely I'll make something like that, but right now I'm more focused on building my startup. Okay. Bug network. I have a question that should I watch your porn live AI agent video or just move directly to advanced backend and follow roadmap? You can directly start with advanced backend, because that AI agent also, that was just a basic AI agent that I was trying to learn how to, what does AI agent mean and how to build it, a basic AI agent. But you can start directly with this advanced backend series as well. Okay, what's your age? Physics, my age is 26 years old. वंश भाई, आप अपना बताना, आप जब कॉलेज में आती थे आपको कितना आता था? मैं जब कॉलेज में था मुझे बेसिक्स आता था, लाइक डीएसए थोड़ा बहुत कर लेता था, मैं थोड़ा बहुत वेब डेवलपमेंट करता था विद पाइथन एंड फुल स्टैक डेवलपमेंट, बैकएंड में पाइथन था मेरा. उसके बाद आई स्टार्टेड लर्निंग जावा, then I got into a bit of React Native as well. I was actually learning too many different things, but I don't recommend that approach to people. Sumit, so is cache penetration type of DOS? Yes, because basically if you don't use cache penetration, what will happen? Unnecessary request is going to be loaded in your server and obviously in database as well. Should I start with backend or front end? Start with backend. Thanks for your time and webcam. Welcome back, Bug Network. What's else? So 20 plus cup. Okay. Ping. Hello Bilsal 18. What's up? Well, you are really need to build a Bloom filter yourself at all. Yeah, I see. We are not going to build a Bloom filter from scratch. I know we can use it from Redis only. I'm just trying to learn how it works behind the scenes. Existing index Redis, what you need. Redis has, yes, I know, like Redis has inbuilt, well, I know that, but I wanted to see how it works from scratch. Yes, well, I agree with you. Like we are not going to build it from scratch. Got an internship and founder is asking total budget estimation. What should I do, like AWS hosting? Got an internship. founder is asking you total budget and estimation, then you have to first create a BRD first. BRD, build a BRD, and first ask founder that does this BRD has all the features that you want. First make a BRD. ओके आपके पास कौन कौन से एआई का सब्सक्रिप्शन है? जीरो. आई डोंट हैव एनी एआई सब्सक्रिप्शन. बग नेटवर्क टॉकिंग विथ यू फील्स लाइक एज मेंटर एंड ब्रदर. गुड लक टू दिस सीरीज. थैंक्स बग नेटवर्क. थैंक्स अलॉट मैन. वत्सल ये 30 किस बात कर पता ही ना. ओके but I want to go with Bloom filter approach. Okay, I want to go with because cache negative, I think we have understood it's quite simple, but like first time if you don't find the data, cache that negative value, like data does not exist for this key. Like in key we have the short code, in value we have null value, so whenever we have a null value we know that data does not exist. So that's the thing. I'm going to start. I want this. I want to implement it, and we will Bloom filter. Hold on. Bloom filter Redis cache. Bloom filter. Like, do we have to install anything else? Bloom filter preparation. Okay, I know this, but do we have to install anything extra for this? That's what I'm concerned about. Okay. Roadmap for RAG developer. First learn Python. Learn about. Then learn how to use LLMs in your application. Second. Third, learn about embeddings. Learn about vector databases. Learn about k nearest neighbor or cosine algorithms, how it is used in embeddings. Then try to build a chat application where you can upload a document, and document will be converted into embeddings, and whenever you ask a question it should only answer regarding the document, not outside. Okay. Ayush Sheki, hi handsome. Hello Ayush Sheki, welcome to the stream. भैया आप स्क्रैच से नहीं बनाते? एक्चुअली सारा प्रोजेक्ट्स हम लोग स्क्रैच से ही बनाते हैं. यू कैन सी फ्रॉम डे वन वी like each and every project we start with scratch only. Well, an interactive visualization that follows single message request through its entire. What do you mean? Well, okay. Hello भैया, hello भाई, hello SL Vikram, what's up brother? Okay, thanks brother. By the way, my name is Afan Shah. Hello Afan Shah, welcome to the stream. Hello Dhruv, hi brother, hi. Okay, so for Bloom filter, do we have to install any package or it is inbuilt? Okay, fine. I want to implement it, and we will follow, and we will use Redis for this as well. Okay, we will follow production grade approach. You need to guide me and teach me in detail. Okay, got this. And before we move further, cache penetration. After cache penetration, cache stampede. Okay, then after this one, I think in 8.2, where is it? Read heavy optimization will be done. Then we'll be going for database bottlenecks, connection pooling, horizontal scaling. Okay, got it. Nice. Well, it's an awesome site. Okay, bhaiya aapka LinkedIn profile. I don't use LinkedIn, but why you need Bloom filter, Avi? Actually, see, basically to stop cache penetration. I'll tell you why we need Bloom filter. First, I'll show you that. See, normally what is the flow? request comes in. Where is it? Where is my cursor? Yeah, like request comes in. For example, somebody is searching for a short code 1 2 3. This is my URL, but this and this is my database. This is my DB. This is my DB, right? Then first what we do is we do a Redis search, like if it exists in our cache, right? If yes, then we return from, like we return the data, like we redirect it from after we get the original URL from the Redis cache, right? If miss, then we search. If no, then we search from DB. What if this data does not exist in DB also? Then what we'll do? A malicious user can actually keep sending the same request over and over again. So obviously every time we are going to have this cache miss from Redis, and we are going to hit the database, right? So this is called a cache penetration problem. So to solve this problem, we have two solutions. Either we can go with negative caching, or we can go with Bloom filter. Why we are not going with negative caching for this kind of project? Yes, we might have gone with negative caching, but here we are trying to learn. Negative caching, quite simple. What we do is, if we don't find the data in the database, we create another cache where we have the key, like this is the key, and the value will be null. Value will be null, right? Null value. So next time again, if this request comes in Redis, we have this cache and we have the null value. So whenever we have the null value, we can say that this data does not exist, right? This is called negative caching. But to go for Bloom filter is kind of a set database where we have a Bloom filter where for each of this we have different, like a key value pair in set only. If I like now basically for this problem we are going with Bloom filter. Now I have to learn how Bloom filter works, and Bloom filter is much more like, maybe it is not required for this project, but I want to learn how to implement it because it's always better to learn, right? So that's why we're going for it. और इन cache level, yep. भैया एक जादू करो गले में रस्सी. आर्यवंश, आपके स्टार्टअप में कौन कौन है, या कि अभी तक तो मैं अकेला हूं. ये स्टार्टअप किस बारे में? एक्चुअली द गोल दैट आई हैव फॉर माय स्टार्टअप इज आई वांट टू build a platform that can allow one person founder, or like solo founders or small team run one person company. Okay. आयुष है भैया आपके प्रोजेक्ट्स देखने हैं जो आपने डिप्लॉय करे हो. Like I have shared that like few days ago I shared a website called Opus. Like in Opus, that was one of my clients. For them I built a transaction system. I showed that in few previous streams. I think you can check it out there. Okay, Karthi, hey Abhi bro, my Jira project is done. I'll send it to you at the end. Sure Karthi, sure. भाई मेरे को अभी तो मैं हायर नहीं कर रहा हूँ भाई. आपके कोडिंग करता देख के मेरे को डर लगता है, कैसे करूँगा. आप भी कर सकते, आप मुझसे बेटर बन सकते हो. ओके फाइन. Like that you want to learn Bloom filter, but I would not recommend on inside this URL shortener if the goal is to follow production grade approach. The reason isn't that Bloom filter aren't used. They absolutely are. The reason how they are used. First, let's understand where Bloom filters fit. Our production request path looks like this: load balancer application, Bloom filter. Okay, notice something. The Bloom filter is not a cache. It is only a fast membership test. Why companies use Bloom filters? Imagine Bitly had 2 billion short URLs. An attacker sends, okay, everyone is random, okay. Okay, fine, uses database queries, alright. Why I don't recommend Redis for the Bloom filter? Okay, this sounds reasonable, but let's think about. If every request does Redis, Bloom filter, Redis, you have entered 2 Redis round trips. Okay, Bloom filter is supposed to be faster than Redis, not another Redis. Okay, got it. Okay, in production, Bloom filters are usually kept in process memory, periodically rebuilt or loaded once at startup. Okay, there is one Redis space exception. Redis has a module called Redis Bloom. Yes, it provides commands like okay. These are implemented in Redis itself. Large companies sometimes use Redis Bloom because multiple applications share Bloom filter. This is a valid production approach. However, the problem, your current Redis server is just Redis. it does not support Bloom filters. Redis Bloom is a Redis module. You just run Redis stack or Redis Bloom module instead of plain Redis. Your current Docker image looks like this. Yes, won't work here. Work there. Okay. What would a real production roadmap look like? If I decide to implement Bloom filter properly, I would structure it like this. Understand Bloom. Okay, beta arrays. Okay, phase two. Build a Bloom filter ourselves. No library. No, I don't want to build Bloom filters myself. Okay. This is the production grade way to learn. Okay, Bloom filter exists. Maybe you understand. I want to integrate Redis Bloom and implement Bloom filter. Or boss, good evening. How's life? Hello, Namak Whitey. Welcome to the stream, brother. What's up? Smrit Gupta. Hello, Smrit Gupta. Bro, are you making money by? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where was the question? By any sort of siding on freelancing while yes, I am physics. First full backend, then API testing, then front end full. Yep, yes विराज. भाई आप स्टार्टअप की स्ट्रीम रात को करते हो तो बाकी पूरा दिन क्या करते हो? एक्चुअली रात को मैं अभी तो स्टार्टअप की स्ट्रीम नहीं कर रहा हूँ. अभी आई एम ट्राइंग टू लर्न एडवांस बैकएंड सिस्टम डिजाइन. दिन को मैं स्टार्टअप पे काम करता हूँ. भाई विराट कोहली ने रोनाल्डो को नूब बोला. अभी विराट को ट्रंप ने इंस्टा ट्विटर पे जगह से ब्लॉक. आई डोंट नो ब्रो. आई डोंट थिंक ही विल से दैट. Also, isn't the live projects on GitHub? Nope. Like even if they are on GitHub, the repository is private. Gaurav Sen had a okay. Yes, I saw that. I'll watch that video. Okay. Hello Afan here. This is your day 54 learning backend advance. How to actually get started to get hired in startup based companies with a decent pay. Afan, I will suggest you pick one programming language. Either go with JavaScript or Python. Then start full stack development. And start building projects and start learning, start deploying your projects as well. In your resume, mention the deployed link as well, and build in public in Twitter as well. This will help you to get attention, and then you can approach startups. Okay, fine. I was working on RAG, but using China to understand the things. Okay. See, if you want to, I have actually already built a RAG. If you want to see, I built a RAG and I deployed it as well. Like it was deployed for, like I built it when I was applying to companies and it was deployed. And for that, you can find this. Where is it? Where is it? Hold on. This RAG application, you can check it out. The entire code is available here. I built it few years ago. Where is it? I built it using Python Django. DocuGenius, this one. This one. You can check out the code. It was deployed, as you can see that I deployed it as well. But now this link is not working because I was getting the bills. So yeah, you can check out the code here. That's direct. That's the Bloom filter is one of the most. अरे भाई समझ में आ गया है. Okay, current request flow. Fine. Problem. Okay. And is Bloom. Okay. Notice something. The Bloom is filters before Redis. Is before Redis. Okay. Why before? Yeah, we know this. Why before false positives? Okay. The Bloom filter might answer. Okay. The request then goes to Redis. An important guarantee. It never returns. Doesn't exist for a key that. Okay. False positive, false negatives. Okay. Where do we add items? Whenever short URL is created, insert postgre return production becomes insert add short code to Bloom filter. May we have to add the short code. Okay. We have to add the short code in Bloom filter actually. भैया आप तो कोडिंग के नो ब्रो लाइक देर आर सो मेनी पीपल हु मच better than me and I have huge respect for them. So ऐसा नहीं, I'm just trying to improve every single day. That's it. Okay. Do you snitch up on yourself? What do you mean, MacDon? What do you mean? Why private though? Don't you want viewers to try your project? Actually, even for any freelancing projects, I don't want the code to be visible to people, right? Because it's a like a business will be using that, right? So I like it's a paid. They have paid me to build that project. Why would I want everybody to see the code, right? Okay. Startups, like, I mean to say that I want companies that make software like at least 40K. Then you have to go for startup, well funded startups. कितने घंटे स्टार्टअप पे काम करते, एटलीस्ट 3 to 4 hours. Have you watched Brad Taver? Yes, I have watched his videos, MacDon. Okay, fine. Okay, so what we are going to do is whenever we are trying to create a URL, see here, whenever we are trying to create a URL, right? When we create the URL, we create the shortcode. That shortcode needs to get inside the Bloom filter, so it stays there. And Bloom filter search will. Okay, so basically request. Basically now the flow becomes like this. My so for example, this is my request. My request came. Okay, this is my request, and here, for example, the request is something like this slash xyz 123. This is the short code, right? This is a short code, and first we search this Bloom filter, and if it says it may exist, then we do the Redis search. Then we do the Redis cache search, right? Redis cache search, and now if it also does not exist in Redis cache, then we go to database, then we go to DB search, then we do the DB search. Okay, this is my DB search. And also if Bloom filter says that it is already found, then not here. If Bloom filter says that it already found here, we can simply redirect from here, like simpler redirect. Okay, if maybe exist, then we are going to search in Redis. If it is not found in Redis, it is not found in Redis, not found in Redis, right? If it is not found in Redis, not found, if found, sorry, obviously, if found in Redis, then also we are going to redirect from here to the original URL, redirect to original URL, right? And same here to original URL, okay? And if not found in Redis cache, then we are going to query the database, right? So as you can see that here, how much we are protecting unnecessary, we are removing any unnecessary query in our database, right? So this is the entire flow. Understood. This I have understood. Okay. okay, fine. Production, okay, fine. What updates? Doesn't have the bloom filter. The shortcode is unchanged. Nothing to do. Okay. What about deleting URLs? This is where the things become interesting. A standard cannot remove items. Deleting bits could accidentally remove information shared with other keys due to hash collisions. Last systems have three options: never delete URLs, use a counting bloom filter. Never. Okay, fine. Periodically rebuild the bloom filter from the database. And we need it. Okay, okay, fine. Redis bloom module. Okay, modules bloom. Okay, so here we need to create another module called bloom. Let's go with this bloom. We have bloom server container. Okay, everything. The rest of the application we need to run bloom service. So bloom service dot exist. Okay, Redis cache read. Okay, understood. This is the same thing. Okay, verify Redis bloom is installed. Docker configure or Redis stack. Okay, how to install Redis in Docker. The easiest way to install Redis bloom in Docker is to use the official Redis stack. Okay, we have to install Redis stack, Docker image. Fine. Someone who is better than you in programming who is on YT. There are lots of people. There are people who are actually building a compiler. There are people who are trying to build their own operating system. They're much better than me. There are so many people. I hate this people. Which people? How? Okay, fine. You have to install Redis stack. भाई कौन से स्टार्टअप पे काम करते हो? Actually, I'm trying to build my own startup. I'm trying to build my own startup, Rudra. Docker run. Docker run. Okay. Redis bloom. This is a command. Hold on. So if I go here in my documents, where is my notes? Not here. Work, development. We have here notes, right? And here we can say okay. Here I can say command to install, command to run this bloom in Docker. VS Code Angstrom activate the product. I don't know, Fareen. Not human. Welcome, Steve. Not human. What's up? Uh, this DSA optimization skill works very well while development, or just it become company easy to. Actually, DSA has become a way to filter students in today's world. Bro, my life is not. I want to filter this word from okay. Command okay. Step 1: install Redis stack in Docker. Okay, so for this, what is the command? With caution, run the current background detached mode. Dash D. Hold on. Dash D. We are not using dash. Yes, we are using dash D. Name Redis server. Dash P. Redis bloom. 6379. If you want a built-in browser graphic interface, okay, use Docker Compose. Use Docker Compose as well. Okay, Redis. Okay, hold on, Redis stack. Tell me how to install Redis in my Redis for Redis Bloom in my Docker. Why to use Redis when we can use PG? Redis is an in-memory database. For we use it for caching actually. Hello Dikshant Gaming, what's up? Hello Dikshant Gaming, how are you? We are not using Docker Compose, are we? We're not using Docker Compose. I am not using Docker Compose. If I go here, we have this. Okay. That's why you can migrate from plain Redis container to Redis tag without using Docker Compose. Stop the old container. Remove the old container since this development you can remove it. If you want to keep it as a backup, you can instead rename Redis server to Redis old. Full Redis stack server. Okay, run Redis stack. Using PowerShell instead of command prompt. Okay, container. Okay, talking about Redis stack CLI module list. PF should be there. Okay. Verify from Node.js as well. Your existing Redis client can already use Redis Bloom. Hmm. Can you share the output of Docker installed Redis server? Let's do it. Docker inspect Redis server. Yes. Okay. Got this. Right. Okay. Something why your current Redis container not using Docker volume. Notice this. Stop the old Redis container. Docker stop. Remove it. Okay. What I remove my old Redis server Docker container and add the new Redis stack container. Will my code suffer and caching will stop? Okay. Atharva, does anyone like me, old tech lover, like old computer, wanna learn programming, or old come like terminal based? Okay. Why does my charger start lagging after some messages? Yours is not lagging even after zoom. It will lag. It does lag actually. Not it is not lagging now. Maybe after few minutes it will lag. Okay. It depends. Charger lags on my system. Okay. TCP. No, your code will not suffer as long as I know you. Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. We can go with this. So it is better to start go with this. So what I need to do is first I have to stop my Docker server and remove that Redis server. Okay. docker ps docker stop redis server. Okay, docker rm redis server, docker ps dash a, no containers. Okay, container has been removed. Then docker pull redis, yeah, we have to pull the docker image. Docker pull redis stack server latest. Okay, so to install this I should make a note, copy this and paste it here. This is the command. We pull it first, step 1. Okay, then after pulling it we are pulling this image. Okay, Kinderjoy, bro, it is true. If you are nothing, you good talk doesn't get valued, and if you are someone, even I agree, Kinderjoy, I agree. Okay, so it is pulling the image. It is taking time. PDF chat as a first level RAG. What's the next project should I build? Try to build a e-commerce application chatbot where the data is your data, like product in your database. Try to build something like that. It's loading. It is taking time to load. Redis actually Bloom filter is something that I heard about it before, but this is the first time I'm learning about it in so detail. Hey, you listen Nix OS. Nix OS. Let's see what is Nix OS. Nix. What is Nix OS? Linux around Nix package manager. Okay, it's a Linux package distributor only. Bro, Travis Scott is in the Odyssey. Seriously? Seriously? Travis Scott in Odyssey? Epic Odyssey, he plays the role of ancient god uh, Demodocus. Nice. Nice, nice. I think Odyssey is releasing in 10 days, right? Let's see. Third API of Bloom filter, okay? But bro, sorry. How to get a remote internship in second or third year of college as a full stack or backend developer? How to get a remote internship? Okay, to get a remote internship, as I said, you have to first work on your skills. And what do I mean by skills? Whatever programming language you're trying to learn, either go with JavaScript or Python, whatever. Make sure you know that programming language really well, and also start building projects, full stack projects, or whatever your path is. If you are into full stack development, then start building full stack projects, deploy those projects, and build in public in Twitter, right? And then start approaching startups, because startups will provide you internship. Okay, Joy. Have you not seen the Odyssey TV spot on X in which I have shown? I did not see that, Joy. Bruh, okay. Learn C, you will feel good. Okay. C is the goated language. C prime language is the goated language. Not human. Next is a reproducible distro where the configs are easily retrieved with a single file, useful for people who work in low level programming, like breaking the system. Okay, nice. Not human. Got it. Okay, image has been pulled. So after we pull the image, create a persistent Docker volume. Let's make the Docker volume. Here, step 2, add Docker volume for persistent data. Okay, Docker volume create Redis data. Copy this. So this is the line where we Docker volume ls. Okay, fine. We go here and here we add Docker volume create Redis data. Yes. Then here we can verify Docker volume ls. Docker volume ls. Okay, fine. Redis data, we got it. Alright. Then verify it. Run Redis stack. Docker run. Okay. Here we have, do we have the container? Docker ps. No, we don't have the container. Run this Redis stack or in one line. The additional here, the additions here are intentional. We Redis data, okay. Data Redis data slide unless stopped Redis stack. Okay. Then verify. Okay, fine. So here we have to step 3 create the container. This is the command. This is the command to create the container. I'm learning malloc in C. Nice, Viraj. Abhishek bhai, there are no personal projects which are live of yours. Not at the moment. I had a social media application that was live for I think a month, but then I started receiving bill, server bill. Then I had to take it down. Why not using KeyDB? What is KeyDB? Nupur. Hello Nupur, welcome to stream. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Also like the stream. Yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the stream, do consider liking the stream as well. We have a like target. Help me achieve the like target. Okay, we got this. Then, okay, here if I go, let's not here. Put this here. Docker ps. Yeah, we got this. And Redis stack. Okay, then we got this here. Verify Redis bloom. Okay, you should see. Yeah, we have this. Enter the Docker verify Redis bloom. Okay. Step 4 verify the container Docker ps. Yes, do this. Then step 5 verify Redis bloom. What is the command? Enter the container, this one, add this, and if I add this here, what we get? We are inside this container. Okay, we are inside this container. Then run module list. Module list. Yes, we have bloom filter bf. We got this, so bloom filter is there. I am building a social media application too, a small one, but I want to make it minimal and combine other apps feature. Yes, you can. Yeah, you can use that for my for reference, not human. You can use that. Aditya, hello Aditya, welcome to stream. So we have bloom filter here. We need to pay for making a project. Actually, there, if you are using render and all those things, then yes, you don't have to pay. But there I use a VPS from DigitalOcean. There I had to pay a bit of money. So yeah. So we have bloom filter here. Then type module list. Okay, fine. Got this. Okay. Okay, BF is there. Okay. This gives okay. Resume production while Redis stack is confirm module list. Okay. Got it. Okay. Fine. So now I want to implement Redis bloom. You need to guide me and teach me in detail. Okay, we will only follow reduction grade approach and practice. Okay. Okay. And WhatsApp पे live कर दो. Okay. Dikshant, bhai, if someone have no experience, then join remote intern is good or not? You can go for it. What happened to the SaaS? Yes, for that SaaS, I have to register my business. I need to get a GST number, and I cannot get the GST number unless and until my PAN card has been updated. So I have to update my PAN card. I have to update a lot of information in my PAN card. Firstly, I have to change my photograph because I was a kid when I took a photograph in my PAN card. So I have to change the photograph. Then I have to get a GST number. Because why we need a GST number? Because we are using a payout feature, right? For the payout feature, for the payout feature to work, we have to get a GST number. Okay. Okay, fine. One thing I'll okay. Many scatter bf.add and bf exists throughout the code base. If in production, that considered poor architecture. We want to treat the Bloom filter as its own infrastructure component. But before we do that, as I've removed my previous uh, Redis disconnected, very good. Here also Redis is disconnected actually, right? So if I go here and delete this, and now if I go here, cls docker ps created docker stop redis stack docker ps dash a docker start redis stack. Okay, if I do this, and now if I do this up for 4 seconds, okay, this is correct. Now if I go here, npm run dev, let's see what we get. Redis is ready, very good. So Redis stack also works, and npm worker npm work is also completed. Okay, so here in my Bloom we have to create a bloom.service.ts. Okay, not human. Bro, why everyone is saying yesterday match was rigged? I don't know. For myself, I wanted to know about the past and discovered some crazy stuff on both Messi and Ronaldo. Damn, football is very political. Uh, See, I'm a Ronaldo fan, but I have observed that FIFA favors Messi a lot. That I can clearly see, right? But it's okay. It was a good game. It was a good game, and Egypt played really well. Faizan Mohammed. Hello, Faizan Mohammed. Welcome to the stream. Bhai, I want to learn how to understand this API tiers when we use. Do you know how to read and reason? Which we need example browser based and Sky1 APIs. What is browser based and Sky1 APIs? Like I had never used it before. Bloom service. Here we need bloom.container.ts, bloom.types.ts. Right. Okay. Not here. So okay, we got this. Module bloom server constants, bloom.constants. Okay, here we also need bloom.constants. Okay, .ts. Okay, this the rest of the application shouldn't know whether you are using Redis Bloom, another Bloom filter. Yeah, true. I agree. Milestone of this roadmap. Create the Bloom module. Okay, let's save this. Where is it? This substeps. This can be. What is this one? I don't understand. Okay, sub bloom filter sub steps. Okay, and this we can make it larger. Fine. We got this here. And where's the milestone? This one, milestone step 1 from here. Copy this. Step 2, step 3, step 5, step 6, step 7. Okay. Okay. Go to step 7. Step 7. Fine. Copy it from here and paste it here. What the hell? I don't even know if I can say that here. Okay. I don't want to offend anyone. Okay. Harpal Dev. Hello, Harpal Dev. Welcome to the stream. But wow, what are you building or learning? I came for the first time on the live. Can I get some context like what's your goal, etc.? Hello, Harpal Dev. Welcome to the stream. My name is Abhishek Sharma, and my main goal is to build my own startup. And I work on my startup during my daytime, and in my night time, I'm trying to learn advanced backend and system design. And I've created a curriculum where we have different phases, and in each phase we are going for project based learning. So right now we are in phase 5. We are trying to learn about read heavy systems, and for that we are building a URL shortener. And currently we are facing a problem called cache penetration. To solve that problem, we are using an approach called Bloom filter. We are trying to implement Bloom filter. Yeah, that's what we are doing. We are using Bloom filter in our URL shortener to solve the cache penetration problem. Harsh Dobrial. Hello Harsh, welcome to stream. You are at home, so you only do stream at night. So in your day, morning, what is your schedule? During my daytime, I work on my startup. I take one-on-one calls. I work on freelancing projects. Like even I haven't used, but I need to assess which one is best use case. I don't even understand the unit is like ask money for some. I have no idea, Fazan. I have to check it out. Okay. My comment got hidden because are you okay? I don't know, not human. What's up? Create the bloom filter. Okay, fine. We will start with this one. मैं चाहूँ तुझको यूं नहीं give me the full code. Uh-huh. Fine. Bloom constants. The file contains bloom filter configuration in one place. Short URL bloom filter key. Bloom. Raj. Abhishek bhai, why you use Notion, not normal Notepad or Word? Because Notion, like I can share it with other people as well. It is well structured. It has nice styling as well. That's why. And why do you wear headphones like when you use it? I never saw you using headphones. Actually, it has a mic. That's why I'm using it. Okay, so we have to create an export called short URL bloom filter key. Bloom short URLs. This is the key. Export cost bloom capacity. Adjust expect number of unique short URL. Once, tens, hundred, thousand, a million. Once, tens, hundred, thousand, 1 million. Okay. Acceptable false positive rate. 0.1%. False positive. Okay, got it. Bloom service. Logger. Initialize. Promise void. Try constant exist. Every data is called. Bloom filter key. Health check. If exists is not equal to null. BF reserve. Okay. Fine. This bloom container. If this is correct, why this? Okay, fine. Next step. The next is bloom filter when your application starts. Okay. Okay, got it. I've noticed all your gear is below 1000. Yep. I am Cyan 16. Welcome to stream. I'm Cyan. What's up? Hey Abhishek, I made a backend project automating complex series of services. I'm quite confident about it as I made it from scratch from docs and GPT's help. That's nice, Science 69. Nice, brother. See, confidence is the key. Once you start feeling confident in your skills, you can actually build a lot of things. By the way, I bought a Logitech. Okay, I'll check it out. However, I made the front end with Claude. I don't know what would the interviewer turn out. Just understand the code base and you're good to go. Because interviewer is going to ask you questions related to the code. So make sure you can answer those questions. That is the main thing. मैं चाहूँ तुझको मेरी जा पे पनाह फिदा हूँ तुझ पे मेरी जा बेपनाह वो जरा सी दिल में दे जगह तू जरा सा अपना ले बना जरा सा सजा तू जरा सा यादों में बसा मैं चाहूँ तुझको मेरी जा बेपनाह फिदा हूँ तुझ पे मेरी जा बेपनाह By diet plan. Diet plan is my diet plan is pretty simple. It's not complex. Whatever your body weight is, try to consume at least 1.5 times of protein in grams. Right. Maybe you can take it from any source. It depends on you. Then keep, for example, with your carbohydrates. If you are eating 4 chapatis, reduce it to 3 chapatis at first. Don't directly jump to 1 chapati because later on you will get hungry. So just reduce it, right? And then avoid bahar ka talawa khana. Don't eat anything oily or bahar ka fried food or something like that. Even if you want to eat, try to make it in your home only. It is much better. What editor are you using? I'm using an editor called Z Editor ZED. Abhishek bhai, if we are constantly personal projects at home, does it count as career break? No. भाई ने एडवांस बैकएंड के साथ साथ बॉडी भी बना ली इधर हमसे कुछ वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम रिकी मतलब सीखना ही है ना फ्रंट एंड भी आई यूज नेक्स्ट सीखना तो पड़ेगा ब्रो सीखना तो पड़ेगा यू कैन नॉट अवॉइड इट इवन आई डोंट एंजॉय बिल्डिंग फ्रंट एंड टू बी ऑनेस्ट बट स्टिल यू कैन नॉट अवॉइड इट यू हैव टू लर्न रोटी चिकन खाओ ओके विराज हेलो वर्ल्ड हेलो एनजी तंताई व्हाट्स अप ब्रदर हाउ आर यू हाउ वाज योर डे एक्सपोर्ट मैं चाहूँ तुझको मेरी जा बेपनाह है नहीं आशिक मुझसा तेरा तू मेरे लिए बंदगी है नहीं मुझसे जा कर ले तू मेरा यकीन मैं चाहूँ तुझको मेरी जा बेपनाह फैजान आई हैव a BMI of 14 bro GPT ने बी नेचुरल लीन बोल के इज्जत बचा ली that's nice फैजान you know there's a ratio called fat what is that called fat free mass index FFMI try to find a FFMI it will also help you next अभिषेक भाई एयरप्लेन अपडेट स्ट्रीम करेंगे एयरप्लेन अपडेट check out WSLC the new container of Windows okay I'll check it out NG Tantai भाई बैकएंड के लिए कौन सा यूट्यूब चैनल देखूं If you are a Monstack developer, if you are into JavaScript ecosystem, then the best YouTube channel for backend can be Chai or Code, because I learned a lot from there. Chai or Code, go there, and here we'll find a playlist called. Then we'll find this playlist called Chai or Backend. Where is it? It is actually one of the best backend playlists in JavaScript ecosystem. You can learn it from there. And if you are from Java ecosystem, then you can learn Spring Boot. You can go from EmbarkX YouTube channel or Telesco YouTube channel. Okay. रिकी, हेलो भाई, भाई आपकी लाइव स्ट्रीम देखकर एक टीजीडी मोबाइल ऐप बनाने का आइडिया आया है. यू आर इंस्पिरेशन. ओ थैंक यू ब्रो, थैंक्स अ लॉट मैन. या कीप गोइंग, बनाओ यार, उसको उस पर काम करो. WSL, ओके. अपडेट, ओके. फ्रंट एंड तो काफी आगे जा चुका है प्रॉम्प्ट से. हाँ ब्रो, आई एग्री, आई एम सायोन. फ्रंट एंड, आई यूज AI फॉर फ्रंट एंड हेवीली. Bro, how did you get your first job? My first ever job, I got it because of the two internships I got before I did my job. I did my first ever internship was an unpaid internship. It was in my cousin brother's friend startup. There I did an unpaid internship. Then after that, I got a paid internship as a full stack developer. Then after that, I started, applying to different companies, and there was a service-based company that was mass hiring, and in that company, I started applying, and then there was this online assessment. Like they sent me a link to appear for an online assessment, and there were actually in that online assessment more than 1,200 students were giving their online assessment, and most of the people got selected. So it was like a mass hiring thing. To calculate FFMI, we need fat percentage, not the fat percentage. You can check it out. Like I like to get your FFMI, you need your fat percentage. I will show you one thing. It's called skinfold caliper. Basically, you can use this device. It is called skinfold caliper. Basically, this device is used. You can get an approximation of your body fat percentage. Right. I use this to calculate my body fat percentage. You have to take 3 measurements or 8 measurements depending on how much accuracy you want. This is called a skin fold caliper. You need to use it to get your approximation of your body fat percentage, and then you have to add it up and get an average of that. Right. Then you have to give your height, weight, body fat percentage, and then you can calculate your FFMI. Okay, DevOps observability कहाँ से करूँ? DevOps deployment, you have to learn about monitoring. I think for monitor you can use Prometheus, if I'm not wrong. How many months internship? My first ever internship was 6 months. Second one also was 6 months. What role did you get? SD. I there my job role was associate professional, but my domain was Spring Boot, Java Spring Boot. But it was an old legacy system that they were using in the company, so I just had to maintain that. It was naam ka developer job role tha basically. I just had to maintain a legacy system there. Okay, fine. Means 1 year internship ही की. हाँ, 1 year internship किया. उसके बाद in my job I got in my job also I worked almost a year. So that's the thing. Jeremy US. Welcome to stream, Jeremy US. Nice to see people from India code. Thanks, Jeremy US. Welcome to the stream, brother. What's up? How's it going? We have this. Fine. We got this one. So, Bloom service. We have to create an initialize function. Okay. Initialize, and this function we are getting away redis.call bf. Okay. Then if it exists, only then we are logging it, and then we are returning. Okay, basically it's an initialization function, right? In the catch, we are getting the catch. राज, अभिषेक भाई मुझे पता था, मेरे को मेरे सीनियर्स की स्क्रीन देखने देखने में मज़ा आता है। अच्छा, ओके। Shivang, hello Shivang, welcome to stream. Should we buy iPhone? It depends on, don't try not to buy it in an EMI, because if you are buying an iPhone in an EMI, you're just trying to satisfy your ego, and maybe you're just trying to show off to your peers that you can buy an iPhone. Don't buy it in an EMI. If you can afford it, only then go for it. There's nothing wrong if you like, if you don't buy it, your world will not end. एकदम प्रो है, सब एरर्स ढूंढ लेते हैं एआई बिना। ओके bro, how many months do you think it will take to like become a backend developer in Node.js stack to like get decent job or internship? At least 6 months, at least. Sync initialize, and here we're returning a promise. Return type is promise of type void. Try catch. In try, what are we doing? Const exists equals await redis dot call, and here we are going to use bloom filter bf dot exist, and here we have short url filter key, right? And here we have underscore health check underscore, okay, exist, and if exists is not equal to null, okay, then here we have, where is it, logger. We are going to log it, logger dot info, and here we have event bloom already exists, and here we have key short url bloom filter key, right? Yep. Then after this we have return catch. So in catch, do we have anything? No. Then here we can do await redis dot Shiva bhai, create an event stream API. Okay, got it. Like, can you explain like what do you want from it? Redis dot call ef dot reserve. And here we have short URL bloom filter key, bloom error rate, and bloom capacity. Okay, after this we have logger dot info, and here we have event bloom created key. In key we got short URL bloom filter key, and here we have capacity we have here. We did not get env. Hold on. Okay, we're getting it from there, no issues. Here we have bloom underscore capacity. Here we have error rate, bloom error rate, fine, add short bloom filter. Then we have the add. Okay, so this was the initialize function, and then we have the add function. Short code promise redis.com bf debug, then might exist. Okay, so in bloom filter we basically have different methods. Like we have an initialize method, we have an add method, Then we have a might exist method, like it check if it might exist or not. Only as we said here, if you see, if this just a sec, this might exist thing, this is we are implementing, right? All right. Ishan. Hello, Ishan. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Hi, Vishek. Watching your stream for the first time. Wanted some advice on how to learn backend and system design on our own in a good way. Okay, Ishan. If your goal is to learn backend and system design on your own, first is pick one programming language and learn a tech stack that revolves around that programming language. In my case, what I did is first I learned JavaScript, then I learned MERN stack, basics of MERN stack, basics of backend with MERN and PERN stack. Right, only the basics, not the production grade code or not any system design concepts. Just the basic CRUD APIs, authentication, how to, like create a full stack application, something like that. Then after that, what I did is I started to understand the theoretical knowledge of any system design concept. I started watching YouTube videos, and I learned from this YouTube channel called Gaurav Sen System Design. From here you will learn the theoretical side of system design, right? From here you will learn the theoretical side of system design. This playlist you will learn the theoretical side, and I also learned a bit from this YouTube channel called First Principles Backend from Seriously, I think. This playlist, I also learned a bit from here as well. And then I found a roadmap.sh. From here you will find a roadmap for different topics, like for backend if you want to go, you will find a roadmap. Try to create a curriculum based on this roadmap. Like I have created a curriculum for myself. I have created a syllabus for myself, and if I show you the syllabus, it looks something like this. The syllabus looks something like this. We have different topics that we're trying to learn, and we are trying to learn. And see, we are not just learning the theoretical side. We are actually implementing those topics to build projects, right? So this is how I'm trying to learn. So yeah, that's the thing. If you're working, how many hours you sleep? I don't sleep much. I sleep 4 to 5 hours at max. Angular developers का scope है React JS. In my previous company, we used to use Angular for front end, but React is getting popular a lot. It is really popular now. Hello, bhai. In my second year, just completed, but now I want find internship. So how can I go internship? To grab good internship, start building in public, start building good projects, start approaching startup founders. Okay, what's the progress on Bloom filter implementation? Yes, here we have implemented we are working on the Bloom service now, the code side of it. We are trying to implement the code side of it now. मैं चाहूँ तुझको मेरी चाह बेपनाह फिदा हूँ तुझ पे. Okay, fine. Now here we have to add async add method, shortcode of type string, promise of type void, and here we have await redis.call bf.add short URL Bloom filter key. Here we have short code, right? And then here we have logger.debug, and here we have event Bloom add and the short code. Okay, fine. Now we have maybe exist function async maybe exist short code of type string, promise of type boolean, right? Ishan, thank you so much. We'll surely work on it. Welcome Ishan, welcome. अजय, एआई एरा में कौन सा बैकएंड साथ करे जो फ्यूचर में हो, जो आइडिया दे सकते हो भाई? सी, इट डिपेंड्स, इधर गो विद जावा, मर्न स्टैक, गोलैंग, आप इनमें से एक चूज कर लो, राइट, फॉर बैकएंड. एंड फ्रंट एंड के लिए स्टार्ट विथ रिएक्ट एंड नेक्स्ट. Okay, bug network. Isn't most of the backend is not APIs around it? See, APIs are just a part of backend. There are lots of things in backend actually, not just APIs. API is just a small part of backend. Const result equals await redis dot call. Here we have bloom bf dot exist. We have short URL, bloom filter key, short code. Okay, then here we have return number result equals to, only then it will return true. Okay, so this is done. Now we can create the container, right? So here we can do const bloom service equals new bloom service, export, we have here bloom service, right? Not human. Beginner level backend is hard, front end is easy. Advanced level backend is, yeah. I agree with not human. I agree. Okay, we got this here. Why this structure is production grade. I know this. The next one is to initialize the bloom filter when your application starts. Okay, fine. So if I go here, where is it? So we have done this one. We have done this one as well. This one as well. Bloom service. Then initialize the filter. Initialize it. Okay. So now we are going to implement this one. Copy this from here. Now we will do this. Give me the full code. Arya Gupta. Hello Arya Gupta, welcome to the stream. My age is 26 years old. Not human. Okay, I just found a crazy useful hack. If we suppose close a Word document before saving it, it will be stored in system with .asd format. Oh, nice. Nice. Bloom server replace the initialize method with this. Check if the bloom already exists. Eh? What the hell? Check if this. We are returning initialize. Hold on. Start exploring index also. Okay, import this. Start server redis ping. Redis connect Bloom initialize. Okay, okay, okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Here. Redis connected BM info. Okay. Redis connected Bloom filter created. Nice. After Redis. Atharva. Okay, bro. Good night. Good night, Atharva Security. Thanks for joining the stream. Hello, Abhishek. I have been learning Stack basics and can build CRUD APIs and simple full stack projects. What should I learn next to become industry ready? Stack basics, CRUD APIs, simple full. Now try to learn about first build one or two good projects as well using this particular tech stack. Then after that, learn about caching, rate limiting, learn about messaging queues, right? Learn about WebRTC, real-time data with Socket.io. Arya, bro, you left your job, then how you do survive? Like how you meet your monthly needs? Arya Gupta, I survived by doing freelancing. I survived by taking one-on-one calls. I survived by, like working on my startup. That's what I do. I load the environment, connect Postgres, connect Redis. Okay. Needs to be changed. Inside here we have this. Await redis.call bf.info short URL bloom filter key logger.info event bloom filter already exists key short URL bloom filter key simply return. You know how do they these things? Okay. After this, we have read peer reserve. It's okay. Login info, bloom filter created. Okay, fine. Initialize the application startup. Okay, so if I go to my index.ps, here we have this. This not human. Have you listened to Don Tolliver? No, bro. Check it out. Don Tolliver, American rapper and singer. No, I did not check it. Check it out. His song. I did not check his songs. Zippy Zappy. Hello, uncle. Where is auntie? I have no idea, bro. Abhi. Hello, Abhi. Welcome to stream. And did you start learning AI? Yes. Not human. I have listened to almost all his songs. He's one of my favorite now. Not human. I'll check it out his songs. I'll check out his songs. Abdul. Also, how long do you think it would take to reach a level if I stay consistent? If you stay consistent, 6 to 8 months max. Yeah, 6 months if you spend 4 to 5 hours daily. Correct, not human. Octane. Okay, I'll listen to it. Octane by Drawn Travis. मैं चाहूँ तुझको मेरी जान बेपनाह Look at my eyes. No, no. Look at my eyes. It is disconnected. So this that we are getting this server running on port red is connected successfully. Where are we getting this from? Middleware lib redis. Okay, redis dot on connect. Fine. So redis dot on connect. Redis is ready. Connect redis. Okay, redis is ready. Okay. So this entire thing redis dot on connect index.ts. This is happening. Okay. Okay, fine. Shut down. Okay. So I think we should do this here on ready. On redis on ready. You can say await Bloom service. Okay. Await Bloom service dot initialize, and this can be async. What will happen now? Bloom filter created. Redis is okay. Error rate. Okay, fine. Okay, start server. Index.ts. Okay, hold on. Server. I have this server.close. app.listen. We have this server, right? Okay. Don Travis, but yeah, they have collaborated on few songs. Okay. Use material icon Z. It's better and elaborate. Material icon. Let's see. File icon. Material icon. Where is it? Okay, go to extensions. Let me check. Material icon. Theme install. It is installing. Hello Adonis, welcome to stream. How are you? Bloom.service. But why there it is showing Angular? Why it is showing Angular here? No, it is wrong then. Select icon theme, base charmed, this. Yeah, I like this one. Go with this. Okay, so bloom filter created we are getting, right? Okay, even restart. Already, okay, fine. So now we are getting this, and if I restart it, bloom filter already exists. Correct. It is working as expected. Now we have to check it. Adonis, I'm doing good. Finally, after 12 days, I'm done with my backend TT. Now I'm gonna work on front end. What about you? Right now, we're trying to implement a bloom filter, which is a way of solving the cache penetration problem in a URL sorter. Okay, this is working fine. If I go here, the start of sequence production should always be application load environment variables, connect Postgres, connect Redis. Okay, start worker. Worker should be started after Redis has, okay, fine. When a new created bloom.add shortcode immediately after the bloom service.might exist shortcode before caching the Redis. Okay, if it returns on then immediately without touching Redis or Postgres, this is okay. Got it. Nice. We got this. This part is done. This part is done. Now we have to implement populate this one. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, fine. Bro, I want to deep dive into backend like you are doing. I know Node.js Express only made some projects on what should I learn next. Any resources? Yes, I have shared the resources in my Discord channel. You can find it there, and you can also follow along with my live streams as well. You can start watching from day one. It will help you a lot. जनरल टू तो भैया इंटर्नशिप के लिए स्टार्टअप के फाउंडर्स या स्टार्टअप को कहाँ से फाइंड करें, क्या मैसेज करें? देखो, first before you start approaching startups, make sure your resume is really strong. You have built good level projects, you have deployed those projects, and make sure your resume is very strong. Then to apply, what you can do is go to Google. Then after that, after going to Google, search here, start what is your whatever job role is. For example, MERN, or yeah, go with MERN stack internships in Bangalore for fresher. Then whatever link you get, start applying there. Start applying in everywhere. Just start applying with your only to the relevant postings that matches your job skill. Only match there. Bro, sorry, yeah, man. Okay, then after that, also if you can find the contact, you can also go to Twitter. Okay, so what was I saying? When you go to Twitter, you can join this built-in public community. Here you will find lots of people who are trying to build something of their own. Many startup companies are posting about their products and all. Try to reach them. Try to find the email. Try to send them your resume, right? Then also you can try, like, just keep applying to different startups. So searches Google. Yeah. Okay, got it. मेरी जा पे पना फिदा हूँ तुझ पे मेरी जा पे पना. Now we will start. Give me the full code. Bro, teaching us to type. I don't know why it is my habit that I don't trust this search bar. I go to Google here. I go to Google here, and then inside Google I search Google. I don't know why this makes me feel satisfied with the search. I don't like that search bar results. Something is wrong with me maybe. मैं चाहूँ तुझको. URL service correct. अच्छा, तो मतलब भैया we can search something like OnStack intern in Bangalore. Our company has in cold reach them by messaging them in person. Yes, message them in person or also apply in the job portal. Not human, maybe because of the background and the shortcuts. Maybe not human. Hello Leo, welcome to stream. What's up? How are you? What's going on? URL service. So if I go here, URL service. Tell me about your second SaaS. My second SaaS is basically for solo founders or startup companies, or maybe like for it's a B2C SaaS. where people can track what their visitors are doing once they come to the landing page or website, then which section they are visiting more. For example, if they are watching the pricing section a lot, they are interested to buy, but due to some reason they are not buying, or maybe they are not using your product. So you will also get your visitor detail, your email, name, their country. Then this all of this data can be used by that website owner or the startup founder, and they can send them email and they can contact them, right? So basically a post talk, something like that. But I'm also trying to add something more like AI feature as well. For example, if a person comes to your website, based on that person's behavior in a website, that person can be a potential customer or not. This can be decided, and all those things. So here we have to use that thing, right? Short URL await bloom service dot add short code. Short code. Okay. So here we have to do short code and everything. Return this. If there is no username, okay, okay. This is my URL dot service dot ts. Poster has AI as well, though it answers the question based on the track data and give useful insights. Okay, nice. Why is the poster website over engineered with 8 GB RAM? I can't use the website smoothly. I don't know, bro. URL dot service. And makes path easier to read. This is common clean code practice. Um, I think something. The UI literally looks like a desktop with multiple windows. Can you? Okay, let's see. Hold on. I don't like the UI, to be honest. I don't know why I don't like the UI. Switch to apps. Okay, it's a desktop kind of thing that I get pricing. I'm checking it out later. Shout uncle. there is an existing URL, if there is an existing URL, hold on, what is happening here, man? Okay, if there is an existing URL, there it is continue. So in continue, it will just skip it. It will skip it. मैं चाहूँ तुझको मेरी जान बेपना. Hello Swami, what's up? Hello brother, how are you? The complete basically this here we have the existing URL. Max try existing URL. So after the existing URL we can do this. If existing short URL we can do continue. Then after that we have this thing const short URL, this thing, copy this, paste it here, const short URL, all of this. Then here we have try catch. Okay, here we have try catch error logger dot warn log. We have wait home service dot shortcode. Okay, then we have to do logging. Then here we have logger.info event loom filter updated. I made a project that is an automated pipeline kind of thing. You just pass data set itself, identifies the model and does process. Oh, nice, Swami, nice. Hello, Bhaiya. Hello, Manish, Pranav. What service are you gonna provide through your company? Basically, my the service that I am interested in providing with my company is I want to help startup founders or solo small teams, solo founders and one person company. Hello, Manish. Hello. Event code of this. So we can do return short URL. This entire thing, remove this. This is done. This part is done. Okay. Fine, this is done. Uh, this one, okay, operation. person URL to post a non-critical operation updating the Bloom filter. This API should succeed as long as the critical operation succeeds. Can always be rebuilt later from the database if needed. Okay, correct. So here we can say that populate method is also done for Bloom filter. Okay, and here we have use it during redirects. Now this we have to do for redirects. Um Khan Lord. Hello Khan Lord, welcome to stream. What are you building? I'm trying to build a URL shortener right now. What kind of help do startups and companies? Basically, like any startup founder, their main goal is to, their main goal is to build the product, but because of other things, they have to think about distribution, they have to think about marketing, they have to think about, HR, they have to think about content, they have to think of everything. So my goal is to build a agentic platform where for each department that does not directly involve in the building of the product, all of this can be done by an agent, right? That's what my vision is for now. Got your advanced backend roadmap, bro. So should I learn Redis and Docker now? Yes, you can learn a Docker. You can start. Yes, you can learn Redis and Docker. It will help you. Now we will start give me the full code. This is where Redis Bloom starts providing the real value. From this point onward, every who first ask could this shortcode possibly exist? Mm-hmm. Okay. Basically, the algorithm looks like this. Bloom filter definitely does not exist. Return 404 maybe exists. Redis. Okay, got it. Import Bloom service, URL service. Redis get original shortcode. Exist. Okay. Logger.com response set cache shortcode. Unify response. Okay. What this is? Okay. Okay, fine. So here, if I check what is happening here is might exist the short code. Okay, if there's no might exist, Bloom filter negative. Through app error, short URL not found. Okay, might exist short code. Okay, might exist. Hold on. So to understand this Bloom service might exist method, where is it? All right. So I have this one here. Okay, so first might exist we have to get. Alright. So first step is get the might exist from URL service. Yeah. Dash. Okay, here. Const might exist equals await Bloom service dot maybe exist. Might exist, not maybe exist. Bloom dot service might exist. Here might exist, right? And if it does might exist, here we do this. Uh, Guys, can you see a issue in the code? Okay, it was issue of my eye, not the code. Sorry. वत्सल सास का यूआई तो रेडी होगा ना. हाँ, सास का यूआई लाइक लॉगिन का ऑथराइजेशन का यूआई इज रेडी. इट इज नॉट द फाइनल यूआई, लाइक जस्ट द बेसिक वन. फाइनल तो वन वी मेक इट इंटायरली वर्किंग देन उस पे वी विल ट्वीक इट. logger dot info, we have event bloom filter negative, and we have the short code. Okay, we have the short code. Okay, throw new app error, and here we'll say short URL not found 404. Okay, then after this we have the if it is out of that logger info. If it is out of this, we'll say logger dot info event bloom filter positive, and here we're going to say short code. All right, then we have cached. We are in cached. Hold on, here we have the cached one and the past cache short URL get cache. If cache login for parse. Hold on, what is this? Hold on. If cached, we have this return parse cache URL. Same thing, no issues. We are parsing it here. Okay, fine. Then logger info cache miss. Line not required. Short URL, this one we are doing, and this also is not required here. And if there is no short URL, logger dot warn event bloom false positive. Suraj, bro, TypeScript or JS? It is TypeScript. Then we have short code. Okay, we are creating a response object basically. Const response object we are creating, and here we are passing this thing. Paste it here. Got the response, head cache, shortcode, JSON.stringify response. Okay, got it. Got this. Uh, uh, PJ Gaming, how to decide what to do learn next? Actually, we have built a curriculum and I am following that curriculum only. Worker. Now, if I go here, who made the curriculum for you? I made the curriculum for myself, and to make that curriculum, I saw a few videos. Then I went to this curriculum roadmap as well. Like, it's a very good roadmap. You can find all the topics that you need to learn. All the topics that we need to learn. Then using this, I built a curriculum for myself because my goal is to build my own startup. So I built a curriculum that will help me to build my startup only. So that's the thing. So URL shortener, URL redirect, and for this to work, I can close this. I can close this as well. Now I can start my PG admin, my database. Okay. And guys, if you enjoyed the stream, do consider dropping a like as well. We have a like target. Help me achieve that target as well. Okay, we have this. PG admin is loading. It is loading. Go here. Go here. My schema. Here in my table, we got the user here. We got the short URLs as well. Then we got the click analytics. This short URL. Copy this. Go here. And now if I do this, not found. Short URL not found. Okay. I know the issue. I know the issue. Filter negative. Okay, I know the issue now. First, we have to delete the data from the database first. Delete the analytics for this. And delete this. Then delete this here as well. Right. So data has been deleted. Okay, so first let's log in as a user. Create short URL. I use PG admin. Neon admin is there online. Because it is in my development environment, I like to use PG admin. When in production, I use Neon DB. worker. Yeah, got this. Right. We got this as well. Now first we have to log in. Let's log in as a user. Test user one. Test user one. We logged in as test user one. This one. Copy this. Go to one. Pass this bearer token. Body. We pass this. If I see bloom filter updated, and if I go here, we got this, and we got the click count to be 0, right? Okay. Checks. Hello, checks. Welcome to stream. Hey, bro. Can tell me about NeonDB because I'm pissed with PG admin. Actually, NeonDB is a cloud. You must have used MongoDB Atlas. The way MongoDB Atlas helps us to use MongoDB on cloud, similarly NeonDB helps us to use PostgreSQL on cloud. Same thing. In my Linux distro, PG admin wasn't available and I used Postgres in terminal but switched to NeonDB as it was easier for me to follow. Okay, it's like exactly not human. So where was I? Yeah, here. Now if I copy this short code, and I go here localhost slash API slash this and put this here. Okay, we go here, right? And if I go here, what we get? Bloom filter positive. Bloom filter positive. Now let's check out something new. What if inside this redirect I give a random value that does not exist? For example, any random value, right? Here we are getting bloom filter positive, and if we see the code, if we get a where is it? URL.service. Uh, if it does not exist, we'll return from here only, and we'll get a bloom filter negative, right? So for this one, if I go short URL not found, and here we see bloom filter negative. So what is happening? The request is not passing the bloom filter, and it is not even going to the Redis cache, and it is not even going to the database, right? So if I keep doing this, keep doing this, keep doing this, keep doing this, here we're going to see bloom filter negative, right? So here we have saved our Redis cache as well. We have saved database query as well, right? What else? Yeah, this we have done. Yeah. So bloom filter we have implemented successfully, and it was a nice thing. Now we have to work for the restart part as well. What if Redis restarts, right? So that for that we have to create a background job. That will like yesterday we in the last stream we created a cron job that works after every 15 minutes. Similarly, we have to implement something like this for here as well. Rebuild after Redis restart. Monorash. Hello Monorash, welcome to the stream. Share the link backend roadmap A to Z in the chat stream. Uh, I have shared the link in my Discord server. You can join it. You can find it in the Discord server. In the Discord server, where is it? Nice. In the resources section, in the resources in the pin section, you'll find it here. Where is it? This one. Backend syllabus. It's there. What is happening? Is it something? Oh, this is same thing. I need to remove this. God. Okay, just a sec, guys. Just a sec. Hold on, guys. Where was the code? Hold on, guys. अगर रहते हो दिल में तुम हमारे Okay. Bloom filter got was positive. Where? It was positive when it was the right. See, right now we are getting here. If you see, where is it? Yeah. Here, if you see on all the wrong URL that does not exist, Bloom filter is negative. Only for the right ones we are getting Bloom filter positive. Where is it? Hold on. Yeah, Bloom filter only for the right one. Right. That exists. Where was I? 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 Don't chat with Kathy. No, bro. It's not that. All right. So yeah, we were implementing this one. Rebuild after Redis restart, right? So if I go here, we will start. Give me the full code. The man, easy sum is hard to understand. Man, easy sum is hard to understand DSA. Yeah, man, sometimes. This is exactly how. Okay, fine. Redis is disposable. PostgreSQL is permanent. Now my chat is lagging here because it is a long chat. So I think in the next stream we have to create a new context and new chat. Redis is not okay. If Redis crashes, don't panic. You rebuild everything that lives in Redis. Yeah. Contains doing select. Okay. Instead of all those, we do batch wise. Okay. I would create completely separate module. Service. Okay. Find many without something like short code batch. Okay. Uh, batch is often used offline. When should we have this other option because they are deciding, not necessary. Because Know about person validation, but we have to learn about matching and notice commands. Yadav. Hello, Anmol Yadav. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Hello, brother. How's your day? I'm still struggling with TypeScript. Can I give me another resource because char code explains the same example again and again? It's so annoying. That's why. Uh, then after char, if you are not liking char code, you can learn from. I'll show you. Hold on. Script tutorial for beginners. Make it this year. And you can learn from roadside coder as well. He also teaches really nice, and he will teach you the basics in 40 minutes that you can do. Or you can go with this one, boot dev and web dev simplified. You can learn from free code camp as well. Free code camp, I think you should learn from there. They teach really good. Okay, fine, we got this. Okay, so here now we can actually keep it aside because it is not required here yet. Okay, so what I can say that we can consider cache penetration problem to be solved. We have solved cache penetration problem. Very good. Cache stampede. So this is one of the most common. Okay, now we have to learn about cache stampede as well. All right. Bro, at what time you will sleep? You're really doing great. Good luck, man. Thank you, Dhruv Gaur. I'll sleep in a while, not now. Do you use any system-wide instruction on ChatGPT? Not really. Full stack open. Okay, nice. भाई यार लड़की के बारे में सोच रहे ऐसे बंद करूँ फोकस कैसे करूँ क्योंकि कंसिडरली उसके थॉट्स आते रहते हैं क्रश के मतलब बहुत ब्रो दिस इज लाइक ठीक है सबके साथ ऐसा होता है बट ऐसा नहीं है कि यू जस्ट थिंक अबाउट इट बिकॉज वो दैट पर्सन इज नॉट थिंकिंग अबाउट यू सो टेक इट इन योर ईगो इफ दैट यू आर थिंकिंग अबाउट अ पर्सन हु डज नॉट थिंक अबाउट यू सो व्हाट्स द पॉइंट जो तेरी देखी शराबी दुनिया संभालो मुझको ओ मेरे यार संभालो मुझको तेरी तस्वीर जैसे हो दीवार पे तुझ पे फिदा क्यों आता है गुस्सा मुझे प्यार पे, मैं लुट गया मान के दिल का कहा, मैं कहीं का ना रहा, क्या कहूँ मैं दिलरुबा, जरा सा हंस के जो देखा तूने, मैं तेरा बिस्मिल हो गया, गुलाबी आंखें। जो तेरी देखी शराबे दिल हो गया, संभालो मुझको ओ मेरे यारो। Now we will this one. Thank God, bro. Now we will start. You need to teach me and guide me in detail. We will only follow production grade approach. Okay, only follow production grade approach. What else? Only follow production grade approach. That's it. Why suddenly started singing, man? I don't know, bro. Sometimes I forget that I'm streaming. Seriously. HX, bro, are you near to Bangladesh border? Not exactly. Not. I'm from Kolkata. Kolkata is not near Bangladesh border. If I was from Shantiniketan or any other place, then maybe it was it. Then maybe it was closer to Bangladesh border. But I'm from Kolkata, so it is a bit far from Bangladesh border. Okay, milestone goals. Have understand the problem. Let's catch it. Yes, return. Okay, okay, okay. We have implemented bloom filter in the flow. Okay. Yeah. Bro, you can actually get prompt from GPU to give it back, but with a proper way. Yes. I'm a fan of Kolkata Knight Riders. Okay, nice, HX. Nice. I'm a big fan of Kumar Sangakkara. He's one of my favorite cricketers, to be honest. Go to a temporary chat and say, give me a prompt, and yeah, we can do that. Okay, how are you so consistent, brother? Piyush, welcome to stream, Piyush. How I'm so consistent? Because I know what I need to do, and no matter how I feel, I will not stop until the job is done. So, yeah, why not try that way? You can get better response, right? Yes, we can get a better response. Like in the next section, I'll try that. Okay, so we have this. Okay, no issues. So for cash stampede as well, I'll go here. We have this chat link here, and we'll continue it from here. So I can close this. This, this, this. Got this, and now we have to get git status, git add, git status git commit uh, bloom filter implemented with Redis stack and solved cache penetration problem. Git commit git push to origin from main. Okay, I'm back, buddy. Doraemon Studio. Welcome back, Doraemon Studio. What's up? After a long time, how is it going? Sangakara is from my city. He grew up and got. Oh, nice. I'm a big fan of Kumar Sangakara. He's the. I think his class is something else. His left-handed cover drive is just too good to watch. Right. आपकी तरह कंसिस्टेंट कैसे रहे? To become consistent like me, you have to become consistent like me. So to become consistent like me, you have to master discipline, and to master discipline, you have to understand what you need to do and how you are going to do it. Make a detailed plan of that. Basically, for every day, I make my plan the previous night. For example, what I need to do tomorrow, I'll make the plan tonight only, right before I go to bed. So this is what I do, and once I wake up, I know what I need to do exactly, and I just start doing it. And I don't let my feelings or I don't let anything come in my way, because I think feelings, if you let your mind control you, you will never ever achieve your goals. This is my personal opinion. So that's why never ever let your feelings come in your way. Whatever you want to achieve, just do it irrespective of how you feel, because motivation burns out, and once motivation is gone, only you are left with is called discipline and mindset, and also consistency, right? So don't ever let motivation fuel you. Just be consistent and don't stop until the job is done. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, your commit message should be imperative. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. No, bro is not interested in Messi. HX. What I noticed, you are well planned person. Thanks, HX. Thanks a lot. Yes, I plan my day every single as I said, I always plan my next day the previous night only. Bro, I will send the Jira. Yes, Karthi, you can send it in my Discord. Now I can check it out. Now let's see what's happening. How long after? Guys, read this. Read this. How long after is it appropriate to open VS Code? Amit, how do I learn the backend from scratch to advanced in Python and JavaScript? Pick one language, Amit. See, if you want to learn Python and you want to do backend in Python, then learn Django or Fast API, and there are lots of resources for that. You can go to YouTube, and here you will find in your playlist section you have this playlist. I have shared my Discord server. You can find this playlist in my Discord server. From here you can learn Fast API. This will help you to build backend. And for JavaScript, you can follow Chayar Code YouTube channel, and from there you can learn React. Or if you want to learn backend with React or with JavaScript, you can follow Chayar Code backend playlist. It is very good there. Okay, Amit Kumar, not human. I procrastinate even to plan. I could never even plan my day. And then you have to start doing it, brother, because just by saying that you cannot do, it will not work, right? You have to make some changes then. Rohit, hello Rohit, welcome to the stream. आप बर्नआउट होते हो? What do you do to fresh your mood? Yes, मैं बर्नआउट होता हूँ. मैं अपना मूड को फ्रेश करने के लिए जिम चला जाता हूँ. या तो मैं जिम चला जाता हूँ या तो मैं सो जाता हूँ. Either I go to gym, either I go to gym or I sleep. Amit, I have Fast API hands-on knowledge, so should I move on forward with on Django? No, stick to Fast API only. Start building projects. Don't try to learn 10 different tech stack. Stick to Fast API. If you already know Fast API, start building complex projects with that. Right? Checks in my university. I firstly start to learn C. I got mad at programming back then. Yeah, even my first programming language was C only. Not human. Prime is streamer. Microsoft layoffs. Okay, nice. Karthi, send it to. Okay, let me check. Karthi, just a sec, guys. Just a sec. I'll hide the screen. Hold on. Hold on. First, I'll check if it's legit or not. Let me check first. Yeah, it is legit. So I can share the screen now. Okay. Agents, Chroma DB, Resolve Ops, multi-agent incident response, automate powered by line graph. I've been unemployed since 8 months. How do I fast forward my learning to crack the job? Okay, Amit Kumar, if you want to get hired and you want to get into company and all, you already know Fast API. Start building full stack projects. Start deploying full stack project. And by projects, I mean products that actually look like projects that look like products. For example, if you use Uber, try to build a minimized version of Uber. If you use Notion, try to use build a minimized version of Notion. Right? If you use Google Meet, try to build a minimized version of Google Meet and start deploying those applications. This is the first step. Second step is build a strong resume and make sure you mention the GitHub repository and also the deployed link in your resume. Third, start building in public. Go to Twitter, create an account in Twitter, start posting our projects in Twitter every single day. Build your network, start approaching startup founders, interact with them, show them your resume, show them your GitHub repository, show them your projects, and start telling them that you can bring value to the company and these are the tech stack, and if they think that you are valuable, they can hire you. You can do that, right? Okay. If today was the last day in the world, what will you do? Have sex. Guru, hello Guru, what's up? How are you, man? Guru, are you doing even basic CI to ensure code quality, code coverage? Yes, Guru. Like Guru, not yet. I have to learn about CI/CD. So there, I have to learn about that as well. Basically, in my previous company, we were using Jenkins for CI/CD, but now I want to shift to GitHub Actions, and like I want to get into deeply. That's what I'm trying to like in my list. That is there. Like after maybe in next few phases, we'll be getting into CI/CD as well. Haaland. Hello, Haaland. What's up? You're playing really good. Hi, bro. My question is I'm starting my web dev journey. Which one is better, Spring Boot or whole Mern? I know Java beforehand. If you're a complete fresher, then maybe you can go with Mern Stack. But if you already have experience in the industry, stick to Java. Bro, if you know Java, the okay. Rose, you have what? Bro, what do you think of IIT? Tell me. Yeah, see, IIT actually gives you a good platform to start your career. But even after going to IIT, if you don't work on your skill, then it's a waste. Okay, let's see this project now. Start input middleware guardrails. Okay, project structure ticket. I think we have seen this. Did we see this project? Oh, Jira project. Okay, got it, got it. No, we did not see this project before. Let's see. Let's see. The architecture looks nice. What else? Agents. Investigation.py. Nice. The code is actually looks nice and clean. It's a clean code, I must say. Like it is well structured code. Jira update. Why we didn't go with Spring Boot? Also, with industrial experience is now not in popular in India. Actually, with industrial experience, yes, Spring Boot is very good. But as a complete, see, I'm a solo developer right now. I'm working on my startup as a solo developer, right? So that is why it's a bit difficult as a solo developer to work with Spring Boot because even if you see my older videos, I started with Spring Boot only because in my previous company we were using Spring Boot. So I started with Spring Boot only, but most of my time in Spring Boot was going in configuration only. So my development experience was not good as a solo developer. But if you have a team of 5 to 6 developers, then yes, Spring Boot is very good. हालन भाई मेरा फ्रेंड बीसीए में है उसका कोई स्कोप है अकॉर्डिंग टू यू हाँ स्कोप तो है बट इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द स्किल के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है गुरु I'm good, thanks. I suggest that you start with only CI using GHA. This will help you automatically stick to industry standard and code. Okay, GHA. Let me check it out. GHA CI GitHub Actions. Okay, okay, GitHub. Yeah, I am going with. I want to stick with GitHub Actions only. Thoughts on Mythos? See, now Fable 5 has been nerfed, but initially the initial version was very good. Now they have put a lot of guardrails. Yes, one fast API, CRUD master, my skill, print hello world already applied in Google. Nice. Doraemon security. My BF is a hacker. What makes hacker happy? Like what kind of? I have no idea. Doraemon security. Karthi, what's your thought on this, bro? Project looks nice. It's a RAI application. It's a like use case is very good. With this, you can solve the Jira tickets and all. It's a the code also looks clean. You have followed a good clean architecture, I must say. Slack notification, nice, bro, nice. Chroma DV graphs solution schema.py. Pyrentic based model description state. Let's see what. Bro, you have used Confluence. Like you have Confluence was used in my company a lot. In my previous company, it was getting used a lot. And Karthik, tell me, like Confluence API keys are free. जावा डेव्स को फ्रेशर रोल्स के लिए हायर करती है कंपनीज फॉर फ्रेशर एज अ सेड there are lots of job roles for Java developers, but if you see carefully, at least 2 years experience they ask for. So my question is, how can a fresher get a 2 years experience without internship and all? If you have internship, then that's fine. Everything is open source if your network tab is open. Another thing that's stable and growing nicely. La 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 la. I got API in the web. Okay, nice, Karthi, nice. Issues. What nice. Mobile developer course. Yeah. I have Anthropic has no choice but to release Opus 5. Did you see Fable? Yes, I saw. I saw checks. Abhi bro, did you hear about the new REST API query request? No, I did not hear about it. Okay. Hi, I'm Sartha. I'm looking to connect with. Okay. What else? What's going on? Not for open source. Check one thing. Open source AI companies. Is it open source startups funded by Y Combinator? Let's see. Zenbu. And query it is between get and post. Oh, let's see. What is query API request? A query API is a specific. When was it released? New HTTP query method. Yeah, new query came out. Query API call. Nice. Okay. Doraemon. Okay. Bye, bye, Doraemon City. Thanks for joining the stream. It's an HTTP method. Okay, nice. I have Abhimanyu. Welcome to stream, Abhimanyu. Or get and post. Acha. But was it needed? My question is, was it needed? Search query HTTP method. Query HTTP method. Newly standardize get and post by allowing clients to submit complex search parameters within a request. Oh, okay. Search parameters and request body. Maintaining idempotency properties. Idempotent. Filter get query strings. Example. Okay, this one for complex. A filter on large queries where server size limits. Okay, and look sensitive parameter data in server logs. To send a complex query body, developers often defaulted using post. A post is semantically defined to change the server state. Because of this, not safely handle. Okay. 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 So query can take request body like query kind of object in the body, but it will not change the state. It will not. It is not supposed to update like make any changes in the data. It is needed. Okay. Yeah. Now I can see. In Postman. Let's see. Available. No. I think in the next update. There is daily notepad that finishes your tools for you. The mode access platform. Guru. So it is get request with request body. Acha, yeah, Guru, got it. Got it now. What else is going on? Not human. Don't forget to listen to the Octane album, bro. It should be listened in night time. You will like it for sure. Sure, not human. I'll listen to it. Alright, everyone. I think I'll wrap up now. And thanks for joining the stream. And if you enjoyed the stream, do consider subscribing to this channel and drop a like. And you have a like target. Make sure you help me achieve that target. And I'll see you in the next stream. Until then, take care of yourself. Bye.